Should we have a look at 8?
Yeah, it's on the 10-minute up.
Don't let us down, Jonathan. I don't think he is because he's coming 6th.
Oh, internet problems.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
So the first question is...
I imagine he finds this one very easy.
Yeah. I mean, the video is 10 minutes long, which is surprising.
Unless Python lets him down here.
I could do it in 5. Or not. Windows is letting him down. So he needs to find the layer with the least...
The fewest zeros, and then the number of ones times the number of twos.
Yeah.
So we talked about this one previously.
You can write that question in like 2 sentences, but I think it's almost deliberate that they make the question almost a bit verbose.
Yeah. Split on space. You split it on empty, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you...
Maybe he's going to do. No.
You can't... that is an interesting syntax.
Wow. That's great. So that's a generator.
So he's parsing each element. Yeah, each character. Yep, so then iterate over all of them. Oh, he's got to strip out the new lines.
Cool.
Okay, yeah. So he knows how many layers there are now, and he's going to work his way through the layers, yeah. And he's building the map. Double array. Ooh. Whoa, easy.
What? All right, Jonathan.
Default dict.
Oh god, the way sometimes he...
Oh, so he's trying again here now, is he? Best. Ooh.
No, he's...
Yeah, so I think this is
doing it twice.
It's interesting now.
Oh my god.
Because he's going to have to go through his array and count all the ones and twos, isn't he? Yeah. Ooh.
I must admit, more than any one of these we've watched, this one has completely lost me. So he's going over this twice. He's calculating something the first time, and the second time he's trying to find the best one. And at the bottom, he's trying to calculate the ones and twos. I can sort of get the gist of that.
Oh, lambda. We're going to have to go back at that, I think. Float cannot be interpreted as int.
The old float.
Oh, integer division. L is not defined.
Should be sworn out.
No.
He knows that's not right, so he's like, I'm just going to check what best is. Okay.
So what is best? I don't understand what best is in that context. So that's the best layer. Please don't tell me he's just going to count them by eye.
No.
Okay.
No. He's just like maybe my program is right. He's doing that thing we all do, and he's calculated that if it's not right, it's going to take him long enough that
it's worth trying.
Yeah. So he's now looking at the structure of what he's got. And he's doing a bit of debugging.
Yeah.
Interesting. Goodness me.
Pull that layer up, maybe. Oh, it's given him a different output this time, hasn't it?
Yeah, he changed something. Yeah, but not too recently. He has been punished. And he's sad with himself. That frustration is tangible.
We're going to have to... If this is right... No. Oh.
No, it's still too recently. I have a feeling it's going to be right. Maybe not.
I have no idea.
Does it show you how long you have to wait?
Oh,
That's
okay,
not the right
okay,
answer. Okay.
Okay, that makes me
Thank
feel
God,
better.
I feel human again.
Yeah,
I
because
feel
I was
he's
worried.
human.
Can we just pause here for a second just to even understand what he's trying to do?
Yeah, because I'm okay.
So he's tried to work out the layers. So he's read in all the numbers as integers,
and then he's
saying how many layers I've got, which is the total length of that divided by.
Yeah, that makes
sense.
Sense, yeah.
I don't know what this default dict is. Default dictionary, and it's a lambda. Does that just mean it's a dictionary of dictionaries?
I think probably which are integers.
And then for each layer, and then for each pixel, because each pixel's 25 by 6.
Yeah.
Into the C, do the layer as the first index, and then digits. Oh, look into the digits of the layer you're after.
Yeah. Times
the length of
that. So that gets you to the start of that layer. So say you're on layer 3. But
that's just a pixel width. It's not a layer width, right? That.
So that's the number of pixels in a layer.
No, that's the size of a pixel. That's the size of a
layer.
Oh.
So the layer is like 25 by 6.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So 25 by 6 is the number of pixels in a layer. So if he's on layer 3, then he's that many. That basic.
Yes,
bit
you're
there
right.
Gives it is the
starting point of each layer in his array,
which is a really confusing way of saying that. I mean, he should probably have that in a variable, but then I guess it's more typing.
So then he's iterating through that layer, and then he's outputting that for each layer. He's re-outputting the digit and adding
1, which I don't know.
No, he's storing a 1 at each digit. So he's going to get the. He's looked up the value, so he's looked up in the digits the value at that space.
Yeah.
And then he's used that to save that into the index, into this double array. That might be wrong.
That feels
because you've lost all context of what you've. Oh no, he's counting. Sorry, he's counting each index. He's counting each element type.
Right.
So
in that layer,
in layer 1,
if it's a 1,
if it's a 0, how many times have I seen 0? How many times have I seen 1? How many times have I seen 2?
Right, and then what's he doing at the bottom? So he's saying, for each layer, go back and look at that up. How many times have I seen 0? So how many zeros did I see?
In the first layer. In each layer with comma. Oh,
so
and
that's
then
a tuple.
Yeah. So it's the number of zeros by layer. And if that's better than the best, then the best is that layer.
By layer, so that's an L, not a 1, yeah. So,
but it was because he's after the most zeros was the question, right?
That feels wrong. Maybe that's where the mistake's going to be. So the left-hand side is the number.
Yeah, and then the layer that number we were in when he saw it. But he's doing a greater than equals of the tuple. So
which
the layer
probably do, I guess.
No, but as in the biggest one could be in a lower layer, couldn't it?
Yeah.
So this could be like 1001, and then you could have 902.
This bit I don't really understand.
All right, let's see what he does. Plays out, yeah.
Feels wrong. So he's printed some stuff. So yeah, that's the count of 2s, 1s, and 0s. That I don't know what he's looking at.
He could put the output into a file. But that's where it's already confirmed to be wrong, that right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, it's what you said. Is that the same answer?
No.
What played?
190.
So it was what you said, I think, which was that. So he's compared the tuple, but the start number is very low. So he's now set the start number to be very high.
Yeah, so he's put a big number and comma 0, so the layers, he can do the equivalent. Yeah. Okay, cool. Interesting.
It's a good job you spotted that. I wasn't. It's a really weird way.
Well, I don't think I really spotted it. I just pointed it out as it being odd, and that was like, how does the greater than operate on the tuple?
He spotted that quick thing. What did he rank? I didn't actually see.
Low, 180th or something.
Oh, poor.
We're only joking, Jonathan.
Yeah, if you're listening, Jonathan, this is unbelievable. It is pretty mad.
Put that in. Oh, we've all been there. S insert.
Not the Vim user that you are.
It's a putty thing, I think.
Okay. Okay, so he's going by individual
Each
pixel.
now, yeah. Look up the pixel color. Yeah, pixel value. Ooh.
He's going to build a lookup table. No, he's not.
No, he's just built an what?
He's built an array of the right size, I think, so that he can assign straight into it.
Yeah. If it's 0 and not already set.
He is quick, Vim.
Yeah.
So if it's already not set,
Yeah, so basically he's ignoring the 2 like you were doing and just setting the first, the 0 or 1, right?
yeah.
This is what you had to write out, I see.
Yeah, that looks correct, though.
It looks alright.
Yep.
ZBJAB.
JAB.
Took him longer than to write the solution. Boom.
33. Wow. I don't fully understand. Is he going to show us? I know he's vanity checking.
Oh, he's
Still
competitive.
Yeah. It's amazing to think that all these guys are sat there doing this
At the same time,
simultaneously. Yeah. It's weird. What was going on here? You've just solved it. Oh my god, Jonathan.
So we should find the 750 that has the fewest zeros, and then how many ones it has times how many twos it has. So we're going to make a dict by layer of the counted each digit, and then we find layer with the smallest number of zeros, and then we print out number of ones times number of twos. That's part 1. And then for part 2.
Oh, he's gone over he's glossed over the issue with his tuple comparison.
Yeah.
Basically, the first layer that has something other than a 2 in that position.
He's identified that very quickly.
We get a black, and if it's 1, then we get a white, which I'm just putting out as dots and ones.
Yeah.
And if it's 2, then nothing. And we need to check if we haven't already filled it in.
Yep.
We want the first thing, not the last thing. And then we just print it out visually, and we can see the image.
How did you print it out?
Sort of read off from this image.
Yeah, he used something interesting. I don't know. I'm not sure what that was there.
The last thing. And then we just
Print that end equals.
It's just literally just printed.
But I don't know what that end equals bit does to print.
No.
Oh, it might mean don't print a new line after each print, and then do the new line
Right.
after each.
So that's like a print line, and
Yeah.
that's just a print.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh wow.
That familiarity. I mean, another thing we were not giving him credit for, really. He's not once in any of... We've watched 4 now. He's not once looked anything up at all.
Assuming he hasn't not doing it on another screen, but he hasn't been off this long enough to
No.
even be looking anything up.
No. So he basically has completely known how to do everything without looking it up.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's key. That is.
Our hats go off to you, Jonathan. That's pretty much.
Thank you for that. That was very exciting and interesting and amazing. Really, like the comprehension speed is unbelievable.
The implementation, I think it's 3 things. Comprehension speed, just understanding the question, is surprisingly good given how long and windy a lot of these questions are. He is reading them on average, I'd say, for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, minute max.
And then he thinks of a solution, which I think he's typing and thinking So he'll often be parsing the input. But
Whilst
again,
he's doing the boilerplate, which is like reading in the numbers and stuff.
and I feel, yeah, exactly. So he'll be doing just boring, what structure do I want it in? And he's kind of thinking, how do I solve this? And then I feel that he's only spending 30 seconds to a minute on average.
Yeah.
He just seems to know, and then he'll try and solve it, maybe correct his thinking a little bit as he goes. And that's the bit. It's actually making the computer do what he wants, which seems to actually take up maybe 2/3 of the time. It's nuts.
Really impressive.
Yeah,
Really
it's
impressive.
crazy.